Jen, let me ask you one quick question before we go to Margaret Talib, who's down in Lynchburg. Again, I'll refer back to the focus groups that we did last week up in New Hampshire. Among the Democrats that I sat with in this room, among 10 Democrats I sat with, all of them basically Hillary Clinton supporters. 8 of the 10 raised their hand when I asked whether Hillary Clinton should turn over her server to an independent authority to look at those emails. Does that kind of, again, I'll ask you about disquiet. Does the Clinton world hear that from Democrats and worry about it, or do they feel as though this thing is now behind them and they just need to move forward?
I think that they're worried about it. I think that they, hope and wish that this is behind them, but they know that even Democrats have these legitimate concerns that, some of the things like the New York Times story that came out today that showed Secretary Clinton emailing with some of her top aides on their private email addresses. That already is kind of contrary to what she said at her press conference and what her team said in their fact sheet and what they said subsequently, which was that, the vast majority of emails were on State Department accounts, but the ones on Benghazi just happened to be to personal accounts is kind of a questionable thing, and I think it's going to just lead to more calls, not only from the right but from Democrats, just to kind of get it all out there and clean it up, rather than like leaving more areas of vulnerability and more potential questions that could come out at an even less opportune time than right now.